Hello, welcome to Miroku Guns, and today we're going to be talking about the new Grade 1 and 5 Miroku Trap Guns. As everyone knows, these come with the same pads as the fixed choke counterpart. The sort of these brown traditional trap pads. The major difference is obviously the wood grade, if we can talk here. So this comes with American Grade 2 walnut, and these, obviously being a Grade 5, comes with the American Grade 5 walnut. And I think you can agree the Grade 5 is sort of out of this world in comparison to the Grade 2. Nothing wrong with it, more practical, you know, if you're not too bothered, a hell of a lot cheaper gun. But the Grade 5 is just something else. But yeah, as you can see, major differences are there in the wood. Both these models dimensionally are the same in terms of length, about 14.5, maybe a little bit of a smidge over. Stock dimensions on these, again, same as the fixed choke counterpart, 35-45 on the for the drop. So dimensionally, not really anything's changed there. Why change something that's been around forever, works? Yeah, there's no point doing it. Moving on to the pistol grips, again, same here, but the Grade 5s, you're getting a lot more. This is where also your money's being spent. Hand checkered opposed to laser done. Laser checkering is more perfect, which is, you're saying, oh, obviously that's what I want it to be perfect, but it's a little bit soulless in a way. I do like the hand checkering. I think it is a nicer addition, a nicer touch, but it doesn't make any difference to the shooting or the feel, really. So this is where the major differences also lie in the engraving. The Grade 1 completely done by a laser, nothing fancy. Again, the Grade 1 is aimed at more the practical shooter almost, the person who just wants, you know, a great gun that works, nothing fancy, chuck it in the car, get out, shoot. That's what it's aimed at, really. So yeah, nothing fancy on there. The Grade 5 is where you step up. So it isn't hand engraved, it's hand finished. So it will have been done by a machine to start with, but it will have been picked out by hand. So someone will have been there with a picking out tool, picking out the bits that shine. So you look at it, you think, oh, that takes your eye. That's the bit where it's been carved with a hand tool, picking out tool. For the most part, again, it's not hand engraved. Something like this hand engraved would be, you know, over 10 grand, it'd be something ridiculous. So again, to keep the cost down, its majority is done by the machine, but it has been hand finished. These being trap guns don't have 3-inch chambers. They only come with 2 3/4 inch. Reason being, they're clay guns, so they don't need 3-inch chambers on the trap guns, so they don't come with them. So don't start putting your 3-inch cartridge through. So yeah. They're only designed for 2 3/4 inch, really, clay loads, but you can shoot game with them, but as long as you're using a 2 3/4 inch cartridge. Have 10mm top ribs, not tapered, so it's 10mm from the start to the finish. Been on all the trap guns for a long time now. They used to do one that was even wider than this, but that was on the sort of they called them a Broadway rib, but they never came on the Miroku. They were more specific to the handmade B25s. So just a 10mm top rib. I like the rib. I won't want any bigger than that. I think 10mm really in the modern era is the limit almost for me. So 10mm and below. So another thing to note on the Grade 5 over the Grade 1, these come with teardrops. Again, don't make any real difference to the gun at all, apart from aesthetics. So they put these on the gun of the higher grade guns. It's just a bit, it just takes more time to do. So the high grade guns traditionally come with the teardrops, but obviously the Grade 1 doesn't. One thing I would also say about the triggers on these, they're both fixed, which I would have liked to have seen the ability to have an adjustable trigger. The trap guns traditionally always come with fixed triggers, but being the update model, you know, with the multi-chokes coming into the modern era as such, I would have liked to have seen an adjustable trigger. There are conversions that can be done, or the gunsmiths, but it would have been nice for them to have included it in the gun at this price point, considering the sporters all come with them. So yeah, just a little point to mention there. Fore ends on these never changed, beaver tail fore end. I like them. Browning also offers something called a semi beaver tail forend. Oh, these don't come with them. These are more your traditional forend, a lot thicker. I like them. We sell a lot of these after the fact. So if you've got a grade 1 or 5 Sporter MK38, you can retrofit a beaver tail forend onto them. Yeah, it's, again, personal preference, but I personally prefer the beaver tail forend. These guns both come with mid beads. I personally don't really get on with mid beads. Personal preference, so these can be taken out, it's not a big issue. But the traps traditionally came with mid beads, so these models come with the mid beads. Let's talk about the barrels a little bit more. So these, obviously, there are options for 30 and 32 in these multi-choke trapped options. You don't get 28-inch in these. I have been asked, they don't do it. It's 30 or 32. But the major difference now with these is the end of the guns. Obviously, these being the new models, they have multi-chokes. Biggest reason for that now is steel shot. Well, a couple of reasons really. Fixed choke barrel, I like fixed choke barrels, but obviously you are limited with what's in the gun. The fact with modern barrels now, multi-choke, literally I want to shoot skeet, I'll put some skeet chokes in, I want to shoot, you know, big tall driven game, I'll put some full or 3/4 in. Multi-chokes have died of death a lot now, which is a shame, but it has, especially with steel shot. So you hear a lot about steel shot and fixed choke guns. Fixed choke guns can still take steel shot, that isn't the issue, but it's to do with the choking at the end. So a lot of guns are half or tighter in terms of the choking, so full 3/4 or half. So a steel shot just isn't viable in those constrictions. So really, half is your limit for standard steel. But personally, if I was shooting standard steel, I would really opt for 1/4. I think even half is a little bit tight for standard steel, in my opinion. Again, it's an opinion. We have had guns proofed at the proof house, fixed choke half guns for standard steel, and they have bulged the barrel. So it's one of those. Personally, I'd shoot 1/4 if I absolutely had to shoot steel, but with these you can. Obviously, you just bang in 2/4 and you're set to go. These guns come with 5 chokes. You only get 1 of each though, so you don't get that 2/4. So with these, you are getting obviously the multi-choke. So with these, it comes with the full, a 3/4, a half, and a 1/4. Great selection of chokes, really. Being the track guns, they come with the tighter end of the choke spectrum, but again, you could, if you wanted 2/4, 2 halves, whatever, you can buy them aftermarket. Not a lot of money in the grand scheme of it. You're spending near on £2,000 for a gun. 45-50 quid for a choke is neither near nor there really. But also, if someone comes in the shop, if you buy a gun from us, let's say someone comes in the shop wanting, we've had it in the past, look, I don't want the 3/4 full, or I don't want the 1/4 not, whatever. We will mix and match chokes. So if you wanted 2/4, we can take one of the chokes you don't want and offer you a 1/4. It's something we do because, you know, some people don't want the standard set chokes that come with the gun. So it is something we do. If a gun's purchased through us. That's just a little bit of a chat about the new trap guns that have come to us. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, helps us out, let us know where we're going right and wrong. But yeah, if anyone has any sort of requests that I can realistically do, drop it down in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to do it. But yeah, hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.